Hopefully I'll figure it out before anybody gets on. 1 minute. Hey everybody, it's Bent Fork. Back at the creek. And that's how this one works. Cool. Just gonna have a quickie today because we gotta go pick up the grandkids, and I was uninformed that I was going to have to go along to pick up the grandkids. Hey, Crash. So I don't want to spend 6 hours in rush hour traffic, so we're gonna cut off about 1 o'clock today, and so it'll be a short stream considering. How you doing, Crash? See, so we're in a spot. My right foot, I must have stepped on a rock wrong. Hey, Rusty. Okay, I'm right off the parking lot because I I messed my foot up on the rocks yesterday. It's all I kind of semi sprained my ankle or stepped on a rock wrong, but my foot's sore, so I didn't want to walk all the way down there. So just at that little wooden bridge right off the parking lot. Hey, David, how you doing? So I'll flip the camera around so you can see where I'm at, Rustic. Um, it's that big old long fallen tree. Trail up there, parking lot's just up there, so I'm just right down here. I just didn't want to walk today. And I know somebody's been working down here in some spots, but they ain't got it all for sure. I'm probably just going to do this little section here. Probably if I start hitting gold, that'll be good enough for me. Although I haven't worked out a good place to pan or anything, I still got my backpack on my back, so y'all just hang out here for a minute. I'll let you look upstream. That long tree. Yeah, so if we can get down and get the grandkids and get headed back this way before rush hour would be nice. And so that's what I want to achieve. So we got to be headed back towards Jasper from Lawrenceville by like 3 o'clock. If we don't make that 3 o'clock window, we're going to get hung up on 285 forever. Sometime during the day, I'm going to probably in about an hour, I'll do a little plug for Prospector's Dream. So yeah, I'm just gonna work this little bank to start with. Probably start right near that mess right there. Need a spot to pan though. Nothing looks deep unless I walk way down there to pan or dig myself a little hole. We'll work it out. Oh. And it's a little chill. It's not as chilly this morning as it was yesterday, but I came prepared. I got my Glacial Gold Hunters hoodie on. It's pretty awesome. It's a nice hoodie. It's nice and thick and soft. A little better than the t-shirt, I think. But yeah, Glacial Gold Hunter. start over there. I'm gonna try to kind of take it easy and just pan today. What's up, Jeffrey? The yin says she's gonna help me today. She says she's gonna walk for a little bit and then she's gonna come help like she did yesterday. She liked doing that, so I should have brought a second set of pans. I do have the little pan here, so she can pan. I can pan. I'll just throw some dirt in the 10-inch for her to pan with. She may not want to do it that way. She may want to do all the classification. I don't know how she want to do it. We'll find that out. All right, let's take a little test pan before she gets here. The rest is gonna join us again today. I don't know if she's gonna want to dig here in this spot, but she'll probably stop by and say hey for sure. Looks like a bunch of clay right here, right at the surface. Probably brought in from that little thing right there. Oh, we'll just go ahead and stick these up into the pot. Firewood. There we go. Party foul. Alright. Put this hot layer up. Alright. That's this pan now. Where are we gonna pan it? Probably eventually want to dig right here, but I'm probably gonna pan right here. All this clay. Let me kind of make a little divot for me to pan. hopefully we're on a goal because I wasted a lot of time on that. A lot of energy. Alright, so we get where we're in frame for everything. And in the shade. Shade was a factor. There's too much sun yesterday. I would have gone back there. The goal was decent, but didn't want to walk that far. Oh, she's there. Barely deep enough. There we go. We're just gonna constantly have to clean this little hole out and get a chute or pan the tailings storage or something. And just gonna have to scoop it out every pan or two. Big up. From my mishap. More of these guys. Should have gone through the stream. He said, organic. We'll play down here, don't want to play. Everything needs to be stirred. Rusty's sneaking up on me. Here's somebody. Right, rock. See anything, I'll go to tapping and stuff. I thought I would, but no. Oh, we got one little micro. Alright, we'll go ahead and tap that and see if we get more than just one little micro. Got a nice beam of sunlight right here. It's perfect. Got some left. Couple little garnets. Big old rock. Come on, more than a micro. I'm not even seeing the micro yet. Oh well, he's lost. I ain't gonna go looking for that little piece of crap. Alright, we'll try some more dirt. Might flip around and dig the opposite side just like yesterday. This clay looks inviting, but I'm worried it's just sediment coming from that thing right there. I'll take another dig over here, I guess. I don't think I really got any good material. Just sandy, overburdened stuff. Here's the thing. I'll have to hit a couple colors in order to keep digging this hole. Must have color when we find another spot to dig. Alright, Rusty, kicking her line. I heard a beat. I might want to snag another scoop since half of this is all just big rock. Another scoop just as a spare chance. There ain't nothing in the pan hardly at all. Should even float. I'm already thinking where I'm gonna dig next. Maybe on down there. There she is. I thought I heard Rusty's car go beep.
What's up?
I heard a beep. You drive a Dodge?
A Dodge?
What do you drive?
A Nissan?
Oh. I thought I heard a Dodge go beep beep. So far, nothing. I had a micro in the pan, but I couldn't find him, and I wasn't going to go searching that hard for one little.
I know what you mean?
So this place, maybe it's just easy to get to for me. My foot's killing me.
Yeah. Hey, I don't object to digging around this place right here today.
But yeah, there's been people digging here over the course of the summer,
Yeah.
up and down. So I don't know how badly it's been worked or not. I'm trying to dig where I think maybe somebody hasn't dug.
Cool water looking rough, ain't it? Huh? Nastiness.
Yeah, that's coming from this little creek comes down from the neighborhood or wherever. It's all blocked up now, but yeah, there's a big old mound of clay here, and I'm like, oh, it looks really good, all this clay, and I'm like, but I know it's just silt from this thing right here. So yeah, I'm working on pan number 2 right now.
Hey, everybody.
There's Rustic. She's come to play.
Rustic still got a full belly from crab legs. I did go eat crab
Oh,
legs.
did you? We drove past it. I think I know where it's at. It's that little white building.
Yeah.
It's got a little porch.
Yeah, they got a porch. They got a bandstand set
And
up.
then the bridge is just right there.
Yeah, the bridge is right there. What is it? Little River Marina? I think's the name of it.
Yeah.
Across the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They had that music going.
Well, how much were the crab legs? $50?
My bill was $57.
57.
You know, they advertised for $48.
Uh-huh.
So I guess that glass of tea was pretty expensive. I thought $57.
For $57, I was tore it up because
I did. I tore it up. I think I ate. It was either 10 or 12 clusters. Yeah.
Oh shit.
They had a guy coming around, you know, he had a crab hat on and had this cooler, you know. He said, all right, I'll be coming around. When you want some, just holler at me. But he'd come by, you know. Every time he come by, I said, yeah, go ahead and put them on. Yeah, go ahead and put them on.
Kind of like the drink girl at the casino. She comes around every once in a while. Yeah, while you're playing your slots.
That's right.
Yeah, only drink beer at the casino. That's the only thing that's not watered down. They'll get you drunk and then they'll start watering it down. But I drink a beer. Ooh, baby.
Hey, I know what to say. I've never been a drinker, but I will do a shot.
I was doing a pan, huh?
I will do a shot. I'm not a drinker, but I will do a shot. With folks, you know, when I first met Rose Knows Treasures.
Oh yeah.
I took a shot with her, but I couldn't drink all that shot she gave me. I was like, oh, dang,
yeah. They scare me the amount they drink over there.
They do some drinking.
Yeah, they do. I never drank that much, and I had problems. And I like me some bourbon too. Bourbon was one of my weak points. To me, bourbon tastes like candy. It's sweet. Other people are like, man, I don't know. Scotch tastes like rubbing alcohol to me, but bourbon, man,
All right, you digging that side of the creek. I'm going to dig right here on this side of the creek, and we'll see what's happening.
Yeah, I'm tempted to dig right where you're standing, actually.
That's where I'm going to do the first thing.
I brought my little shovel today. I was tempted to just only bring the little shovel.
You know that little shovel got
Little shovel and bucket.
I forgot about it. You know, having the bent down so low with it.
We're not going to stay late today. I'm probably going to try to be heading out at 1. So I'm probably going to start shutting down around 12:30.
Yeah.
Because we got to pick up the grandkids. And that's a whole ordeal, driving across town and then driving back across town. If we don't time it right, we're going to get caught in a Friday night rush hour. And I don't want to get caught in that.
y'all have to go to Atlanta, right?
Well, yeah, we go down 75 down to 285 and then back up 85 a couple exits. But that 285 section, oh my God. When something happens like a wreck or something, you ain't moving for a couple hours. There's a street way to go, but that way a lot of the roads are 35 miles an hour and twisty and turny, and so it takes just about as long, and it's just about as exhausting. And especially sometimes all the traffic decides to route through that too.
Yeah.
But if we can get headed back about 3 o'clock, we can beat everybody that dumps out about 4 or 5 o'clock. We can make it back as long as there's no wrecks on 285 or 75. But if we go to her house, yeah, we gotta go all the way through Atlanta on the 75 85 corridor,
I don't like that mess.
and that's a parking lot.
I don't like that mess.
And that's a parking lot every day, all day. One time when we were just dating, I stayed over at her house, and I think it was Sunday night I left, or no, it was Friday night I was trying to get there, and it's like an hour and a half drive from Jasper when the traffic's good. It's 78 miles, and I got caught in that 75 85 mess. It took me 3 hours to make that hour and a half drive.
Oh, wow. That's no fun.
It sucks. And that's what I'm afraid we'll get caught in, something like that. Every time we go, anytime you go south of Canton, it's just like, oh. Then I gotta bring my gun with me. I won't go south of Canton without my gun.
I keep a little sister with me. Again, she out walking again, and
There she is. Yep.
walking that walk. Woo.
But yeah, we're still skunked today, so
This water's getting cold.
come on, fella. There's a little speck. Okay, we're unskunked for sure. I'm gonna not re-tap that guy. I'm gonna keep him right there. We got a micro.
Very good.
He's actually fly coop size. The way to go. And he disappeared when I tapped him. There he is. I'm gonna pan him away though, he's so small. Dang it. I've lost him. Let's get some clean water and see what the hell is going on. No black sand. I don't even know how I even have a micro in there. I think that's in that too. Come on. Don't make a liar of me. Yeah, I can't find him. So if he don't count, he goes back to the gold guys if he was there. I ain't gonna waste more time on it. Well, my spot's up.
Move on over. I don't know what's happening out here.
I may go on down there. That's what I'm thinking of. But it kind of narrows back down. Well, the current flow narrows back down. But if it's the flood flow, yeah, it does kind of narrow down there. There's a big hard turn. Yep, this is the wide section right here. Well, I'll wait and see what you get. You got two of them things? Two of them gold trout? Look like you got another one.
Yeah, that's that one up there. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's got a little bit wider bottom in it. It's made just a little bit different.
Oh.
Usually I've got so used to panning with this one, and then a lot of times I'll like pan into that, like when I was running my sluice box and clean up, and then I'm panning out. I'd always pan into this one, catch it and redo it.
The gold trap used to be my favorite. And
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
That's a good one too.
Yep.
And then this little thing here, a friend of mine.
Oh yeah, a little
gave me
finishing
this.
pan.
It's clean up pan, yeah.
Yeah.
It I love this little thing. When you get to the black sand, and then trying to get that black sand to separate, this pan is a good one for that.
Let's see what you got. I think I'm gonna go on down the end of where the stump is. I'm gonna have to bring the camera with me and get an angle. For the people. Get rusted in the frames here. Get another day on the creek. She's up there digging the middle of the flow. Almost impaled myself. Yeah, I may take tomorrow and Sunday off from digging, hang out with the grandkids, and then Monday she's got jury duty, so I'll be back on Tuesday.
My mom used to get out
do
Egg
too.
bond bottle.
When I did jewelry, that was almost a daily thing. Go out and hit all the Goodwill looking for silver.
Yeah. You know, this Garrett pan that I've got, you know, it came in a kit, you know, a box. I don't think that came with it. It may have. It probably did. I don't know. There's several pans that classifier, a snuffer bottle, a vial. Anyway, I was digging, and my mom and my sister was out Goodwill, and they came back with that and paid $8 for it.
Huh.
Fine. It looked like it's been used maybe, you know, like one time. It had some stems. Somebody left some stems in there.
Hell.
Yeah, that Post Creek I got on over here, it was on up the creek.
Uh-huh. I got, well, when I first started, that tight bend back there, I got some pretty decent colors for the time back then. I got that one I got yesterday out of that, working a whole lot harder. But
Yeah, there was a guy that was cleaning up there. All he was using, he had this scoop, and he was scooping the side of the bank. And he's been working, you can tell he worked out there. I spoke to him, he didn't speak back, so I didn't know.
I'll get right up to the bank, I'll scrape it once or twice, and then I'll say that's about as far as I can go. But I don't consider it bank until it's vertical. When it's horizontal gravel, it's open game. Especially sandy crap like this.
I know it.
I'm doing them a service, chopping it up for the next flood to wash away. We have a dilemma here of where to pan. I dig myself a little divot over here. Yeah. I tried a long time ago where this little creek thing, whatever it is, comes down into the main creek. It used to flow. It used to have flow to it. So maybe somebody's coming push all them gravels up. I think the flood pushed them gravels up there. But now that thing hardly flows at all.
Yeah.
It used to be dry in there. When there was no rain, it would be dry. But no, now it's all clogged up and it's just a swamp. If you try walking in there, you'll pick up to your knees in mud. Yeah, it's a snake hole. I need my panning hole. And I hope I'm still in frame when I get to it. north up here, from here north, up in the Ellijay area, up in apple country, they peaches, but yeah, really South Carolina is where the best peaches come from.
Yeah.
But when we're in the farm in Calhoun, we imported all our peaches. We got all our peaches from South Carolina.
I know my mom. Now we go. I take her like every week here to the peaches up there in the Strawberry Hill, in South Carolina. They was a truck. Last time we was there, there was this big, huge truck coming in, and he was from Georgia. And I said, well, look at that. I said, the Georgia folks are coming in here to get these peaches.
We do grow peaches, but South Carolina grows more and better peaches. But it's up here in the northern section. That's where all the fruit trees.
I know, it's surprising that there's not like a peach shed or some peach stands or something.
Strawberry farms kind of got popular for a while. I don't know if they still are or not. I'm pretty sure that the farm where I was at, they had it sold, or they had a buyer that was going to buy it. That whole area is turned industrial, and I'm sure they bought it and built a big industrial warehouse thing on the land. But they had it sold, but then COVID came and the buyer backed out. And so I don't know if they still have it or not, but I don't think they're growing anything there anymore. I think they're looking to sell it. But it was strawberries.
The farms we go to.
Strawberries and tomatoes were the main crops. We did pumpkins in the fall and other stuff, but mainly strawberries and tomatoes on a huge scale. 85,000 strawberries and 25,000 tomatoes. But I'm not sure they're still there or not. I don't think they are. I think maybe the produce stand is still there, and I think she's probably running the farmer's market. Yep, we're still skunked so far today. That may be our struggle today, is just to get unstuck and then go home. I'm telling you, I do not want to get stuck. I want to get back and do a solution video for members only and guess the weight and all that for Alaskan Assassin thing. Might have to do that early tomorrow morning. Or late tonight. Take our time until we get some color. Holler when you get some color. No, run over there with my shovel. When Mr. Neil come up, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Louie. comes down here, he'll just start talking and talking and talking to me, and I won't get anything done. Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, I'm probably gonna work my way down the road that trail comes in right down there. Yeah, that creek's the greatest spot here. But I've seen plenty of people back here that come in every time. I've lost my sunlight. Yeah. Here we go again. Come with me. Rush it down there. That's where the trail dumps in. Oh, you got you a proper shovel today, huh? I brought my little one.
That little one was wearing me out, bending over so much.
I brought my little one today just in case. I usually have it in the bucket. It's easy enough to throw in the bucket. Yeah, I wonder. I think I've dug here before where the water splits and didn't have great luck. There's a section where some geologist dude came out here and tore up a whole bunch of gravel. forget who was telling me about that. Maybe Lee was telling me about it. Let's see. I'm gonna look at it as if it had a monitor. I wonder if that's erosion up under them roots, or yeah, it's probably erosion.
It looks like there's been quite a bit of cleaning around these roots.
Yeah. I don't want to crawl back up in that one hole and probably get snake bit.
That's right. Save that for when it's cold.
Might have to jump over that log. Let's see what you get here. See, we got 263. Hey, Zaxton, what's up? What's up, Ken? I can use this time. I can get on the camera. I'm just standing here like an idiot. I can get on here and chat with people. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Hey, Jepper.
Jordan. I think Jordan's coming to North Carolina the first weekend in October. Whatever that is.
We got Rustic Redhead panning in the creek here. Spotted Owl, you need a wrench so you can go visit some.
Back for a little more torches.
Dang it, my phone is standard moderator.
Can't get enough of this gold mining torch.
Hey, Susanna, I didn't see you come in. Alright, the gang's all here. So yeah, Rustic's doing most of the work today. Bent's got a kind of a screwed up foot.
Rustic ain't worth nothing. Rustic's still full of crab legs.
Yeah, she went and got those crab legs.
Pull me some crab legs up. I talked to my sister. I said, I'm getting ready. I'm going to get me some crab legs. She said, you taking Mama? I said, no, I'm going to go get Mama a plate.
Do they have crab legs on the regular menu, or is it only on Thursdays? Only on Thursday.
Now, I don't know if they have it on the menu where you can just order a plate of crab legs. But I know Thursdays is all you can eat. I'm not sure.
We went to this place in Pensacola, Destin, wherever we were. It was $144, and we only got three clusters between us.
Ooh,
and like 4 pieces of corn, and yeah, it was kind of like $144 for that. What? So yeah, it was disappointing because yeah, that's the kind where you just get a little bit and you're still hungry as hell.
You're right. Yeah, this just came with 3 hush puppies.
So yeah, we ordered a basket of shrimp after that because we were still hungry.
Huh.
And the basket of shrimp cost almost as much as the damn crab legs. Like $58 for the shrimp. It's a tourist ripoff place. But I kept telling you, and I said, you know, these crabs are not from here. They ain't got crabs like this down here in Florida. So we get just as good crab legs in Georgia for much cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely will pay more tourist price. Huh. I ain't seen a fish. Oh my goodness. 3 pounds, come on.
Yeah, I had two with some little micros want to make me go crazy. But yeah, we may be jumping over this here log right here. See what it looks like down there. I've seen people working down here now. You can see the little rock dams. They've been working that.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, this was awful loose when I dug down in there too, so it's probably something that's done been dug.
We can walk down the trail
Mm-hmm.
or down the creek.
Ooh, there's one of these things.
Kind of wish I went down that sidewalk down to that other little bridge
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm gonna grab my.
over by that playground.
Yeah, I noticed that area I was talking about where there was some good gold. I guess it was last year. It's built back up. There's a big pile of gravels that's been dumped in that area. You know, I worked that area, and you know, a couple of guys came in and worked, and I mean, they tore it up. But it's all filled back in. It's all built back up. That might be worth checking.
That might be the spot. That's around that big tree where there's that big eroded bank. I think I know what you're talking about. Where I first seen you working. Yep. I ain't too far down the trail. Maybe I'm gonna come up to the head of these gravels. I don't know if I'm gonna walk down there. Oh, you're gonna walk it? Alright. Looks like we're gonna move this party down the stream. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to pack a little bit. She gonna be ahead of me. I'm gonna find where she is. I can slide the shovel in the bag too. I had been doing. But I really don't feel the need to be bringing this big old sluice with me. This creek ain't got enough flow to run anything.
No, it don't.
You can't even run an adventure sluice in this thing.
Right.
But when we do find some gold, we get on some, we get some good viewers. I'm gonna do a little plug for Prospector's Dreams. Oh. I got a really cool way to do these pans. Come on.
Yeah, I think we done pretty good yesterday, considering, you know.
Yeah, we weren't in the best spot yesterday either. That's the thing is, I've been trying to stay inside them power lines because I thought I wanted to get across them power lines. I'm on core land, and then I can't use the crawfish feeder or nothing,
No, it's tough.
or the yabby pump or anything.
Yeah, I have
So
got
when
my sister
you're
to
saying
drop
it's
me off.
it's that road bridge is the limit to core land.
Yeah. A little bit down, you know, a little bit further down, you know, you'll see those markings on the trees.
Yeah, the triple red blaze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get my sister to drop me off at that bridge, and I'd just, yes, when I have that golf
Yeah.
thing with my bucket and my sluice box and all. And she'd drop me off right there, and then I'd call her to come back and pick me up.
A couple months ago, Yen and I dug 2 buckets and classified off 2 buckets. And we used that cart and hauled it to the bridge. And we parked it up there at the bridge, and I drove down. We turned on the hazard lights and loaded
It was
up.
a little tricky finding how to find that area. When you get up in that housing development, man, you're in another world.
Yep. Yep.
They'll
And
have
if you turn your GPS on it, the GPS doesn't have all them, because all that stuff is new. Some of it.
that's some hills and hollers in that neighborhood.
GPS wants to send you through the pond at the golf course.
Yeah. Yeah, I rode up in there looking too. Because they say you can park at the tennis court, but I never could figure that out.
All right, we'll probably see Yen on the trail when we're walking. Easiest way to get out of the creek for me is down here, I think. And I'm just gonna, you guys get to walk with us. Look at her. I couldn't do that. My knees wouldn't take it. A nice little hole under this tree. And then I go back that way. Up to that little wooden bridge, or see any trail to keep from cutting back. But
looks like that way, Bent Fork. What you think?
You could do it. That's fine. Yeah, you got boots on. I'm the one that's gonna get poison ivy. Yeah. I used to be immune to it, and I fell out of this treehouse when I was like 14. Landed on my head and rolled through a huge bed of poison ivy and got poison ivy for the very first time. Now I get it pretty good.
It's funny how things you either grow into it or grow out of it.
Like eyesight.
Yeah.
You grow out of your eyesight and then you grow back in. Just don't get me snake bit. Nah. Hopefully you end and go down there and go, they disappeared.
I hadn't seen it come back up. You probably still here where we are.
Here, let me kick these legs in so I can carry it easier. There we go. Something stinks.
Tell everybody where we're going and how to get there.
Yep.
We're here at Good Gold. I'll have to be here at daybreak in the morning.
I'm pointing the camera at the trail. At my feet. No. Aaron used to do it the smart way. He'd point the camera on himself when he was walking in. And he couldn't really tell where he was. I don't like pointing it on myself.
Him and Carolyn is doing pretty good to be honeymooners.
Somebody's smoking some herb.
Dang, you got a nose for it. I don't smell it.
I smell it for a second. No, I don't smell it. It could have just been something stinking in the woods. There's a dude sometimes that I see him. I'll be digging, and whenever he walks by, and then about 5 minutes later, I'll smell it real strong.
There's just a young guy in my neighborhood. He'd been walking. He's a pretty good sized fella. He's trying to lose some weight or something. So I was heading out of the neighborhood one morning. He was walking, and I slowed down and rolled my window down. I said, "How you doing?" I mean, that smell just come right up in my car. He laughed. I said, "It's okay, man." I said, "I didn't mean to disturb your morning buzz." lives with his mom and daddy, so I guess he had to take care
Now where are you? Now where are you going?
of here.
Oh, okay.
Down through here. Come on, Bensol. Come on, show you. You
All
can
right.
easily get in one of my spots.
Rusty's showing me where to go now.
I'll show you where we go.
I've tried down by this bridge and I've struck out many times. I gave up. One time Philippe was going to meet me at the creek and I sat here and waited for him for like 2 hours and he didn't show up. I dug around waiting on him. I know where you're at. There. It's where it splits and these two creeks come. Oh,
You know
my
all that
shovel
plants right
stuck.
there. You know there's gold under that. That crap's been there for a long time.
This is where that geologist dug a huge. He had a big trench dug through these gravels,
Huh.
and it was about 6 feet high on either side of It was just gravel piles,
I know now.
all the way down to that tree that's leaning.
Down here. That's what I'm talking about.
Where the creek's flowing, that's where he cut his trench. That was a trench he dug, and the gravel on either side was like 6 feet high.
And you ain't talking about Steve and Parker?
I don't know. I thought somebody told me it was some geologist that came down here doing some experiment. It was right here, yeah. And there was a.
I know how they dug a trench right through here.
Yeah.
They dug right through
Yeah.
here. Right,
Yeah.
I come back down here and I'm like, dang, so when I started digging, I was throwing my rocks into that trench. Well, then they came that day.
Well, what we're standing on used to be about 6 feet high. And it used to be the same height over there. The bank. Yeah. And I tried digging down there underneath that tree that's leaning right there. And I kept saying, "Oh well, screw this! I'm not gonna be the one when that tree finally decides to, because it's all leaning on them other two trees. It's under a lot of tension." So I was just like, "Oh, I won't stand under that." And this one fell on. I don't know when this one fell down.
Yeah, I was getting real good gold. That's when I took off down there. Oh, Lord, that right there.